Rell Seas is getting a rework. Now, if you guys don't know, especially after the first dev vlog, a lot of people were complaining about Rell Seas effects, the fruit effects being low quality, etc. A lot of the people in the community were complaining about that. However, there were also developers over on Twitter also complaining about the VFX looking really mid or trash, and that Rell Seas is meant to be the best game on the platform. How can this game have trash VFX? Even though the developers saying this are producing games like this, I'm not gonna lie to you, what grounds do you have to stand on saying anything? But that is irrelevant. Because of all the backlash that they've been getting from the devlog, they have actually gone within themselves to rework and revamp some of the fruits. Here's an example. Here's the old gravity.
Gravity feel. You box. And then you can press the same key to launch these rockets.
It does a lot of damage.
You guys see that?
Sometimes get hit multiple times in the same place.
Oh wait, 1 second, my dog's barking. Alright, so here's a red marker. Now it does do a big boy damage.
And here's the new gravity. As you can see, it looks significantly better. I'm not going to lie to you, I actually prefer it too, but I didn't mind the old version regardless. Now, there are two things we have to consider with it. Now, the Rell brothers do work at an extraordinary rate. From the time of when people were complaining to now, today, Sunday, the 17th of December, they've managed to rework multiple fruits work. Gravity, Gora, etc. But imagine if they have to do this for multiple devil fruits or devil fruits that they've already have in the game that are created. I'm not gonna lie to you, would that cause a delay? And that's a genuine question because I'm not sure. Would reworking everything end up making Rell Seas come out at a later date? Obviously, it wouldn't directly affect the release because we don't know when release is. However, it may push back certain dates and time frames that they wanted to do stuff like testing, etc., which ultimately would end up affecting the rest. Speaking of Gora, I'm not going to lie to you guys, we have the Gora M1s and we have the Gora abilities, and these look very very high quality. Again, just different move sets being shown in the game, as well as the Pika sneak. It looks like it was a Pika axe. Different abilities that we don't see in other One Piece games. Again, the setting, the standards really high because things are already different from what we've seen in other games. People think, oh, Rell Seas is getting glazed just because everything looks high quality. No, the game is getting glazed because it's been promised that it's not going to be the same thing that we've had over the past 3 to 4 years. We are tired and we're exhausted. For instance, let's take a look at these Gora sneaks. So here we have the abilities that look absolutely insane. Let's look at it. There's a bad quality video. I can't do anything about that. So we got the Gora Quake move. This is probably a boom. Uses the upper arm. Boom. Come on now. Boom. Like, we don't get Gora. Gora never looks like this. It never looks like this. Look how crazy this is. And this isn't glazing. This is being genuinely impressed with what's on my screen right now. Come on now. It's so beautiful. It's so high quality. And then let's go take a look at the M1 sneaks. Now these are, look, quick M1s. Bro, and I don't know, I think they said every fruit, don't quote me, bro, but I think they said some fruits are gonna have obviously passive effects with the M1s, or I think all fruits actually have different M1 styles, and Gora's one is good. Look at this. Like, come on, bro. How are you just not impressed by like small details like this that don't go into other One Piece games? They just don't go into other One Piece games. And then you have people just hating on Rell Seas for the sake of hating on it. I understand if you're not impressed by what's on the screen, but what other game do you have to compare it with on the platform? The only other game that you could argue even has an argument with the game is Blox Fruits. And even then, I'll look at you a little bit crazy, because can you really compare the two? Can you? Honestly, can you? So honestly, Rell Seas is in a lane of its own. I don't know how I feel about, I mean, I know I love the reworks. The reworks are beautiful, but honestly, I was fine with it before, and I'm even more impressed with it after. So if they end up reworking all the fruits, that would be really cool. I'm very sure they want to modernize it, and Rell Sin and Rell Bad have been listening to the community, which is crazy. You don't see that too often. So that's honestly about it from me. We have the Rell Seas Devlog 2 coming out tonight. I will be streaming it. So when this video goes up, make sure you turn on those post notifications so that we can watch it together. Because, you know, yeah, we're going to watch that. Yeah. I'm going to see y'all boys in the next one. Love and appreciate every single one of you guys that actually love and support me. Peace.